I'm gonna hit the coconut water real quick. We used to be like, damn, you thoking that shit. What the fuck? But yeah, like I was saying though, this king, this African king that one of y'all niggas might be descended from or something, you feel me? Like, he was from this city, damn, what this called? Hierakonpolis. I think that's what the Greeks call it. But the indigenous people call it, like, is it Niket or some shit like that? It's see, I don't be wanting to say that on wax because I like to come with it, you know what I'm saying? But put like this, he from this town, right? That was a shrine city that was dedicated to one of the Egyptian men. These be people that came to be known as gods. I keep trying to stress that because I'm talking about these were human beings. These were people that existed in a physical form that people worship, just like how people worship Jesus. If we gonna go there, let's go there. Y'all ready? Yeah. Jesus, the whole personage of Jesus is really paralleled and based off of Horus, the Egyptian god Horus. And when I be saying these names like Horus, these be Greek names. You know what I'm saying? These be like European names for these men in history. Their real names, like what I go by, what somebody called me and stuff, like everybody know, like, oh, nah, that's so-and-so. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know and pay homage to who that person went by, what he called himself. You know, and a lot of times, like, the Greeks might call this god slash demigod slash person Osiris, but the indigenous people might call him Asar. You feel me? So I just be wanting to put that out there too, just like how I was talking about Abraham is Ibrahim. Like, when you translate that shit back to Hebrew and who these people were in history, and really, like I'm telling you, like David from but the context be there. 1 Samuel 16:12, they telling you David was tall, dark, and handsome, dark skin. It's later, I want to say in 2 Samuel, they talk about how Absalom hair weighed like over 5 pounds or some shit, because he got dreads and shit. You feel me? Like, they be kicking little shit, but they don't be, you know, of course they took all that shit out. The conquerors and shit. It make, you know, so there's no sense of pretending about that shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's that come on. So, anyways, the man from this shrine city, that is significant to me because I'm telling you, I feel like Norman was descended from these folks. And so, and a lot of time, y'all, when I say descended, like, they be having them folks on their side. And folks was connected to their ancestors on some T'Challa shit. Them folks in time, and we need to reconnect. Them folks was tuned in. I don't know if everybody feeling what I'm saying right now. You know what I mean? Like, them folks had them folks working for them on a spiritual level. That way back then, it was being Babylon in the earth. You feel me? Ifa is a very old religion. You feel me? I'm kicking game right now, but on some other shit, like back. See, when you get back 5,000 years ago, you starting to get back to a time. Because, see, I could kick another king in history. His name is Akhenaten. He's a pharaoh. He got the blood, and he was a giant. They don't never tell you this ain't no textbook you gonna get it from for real like that. Not in America, what the fuck? So, yeah, value. So what I'm saying is Akhenaten the pharaoh. Let's talk about it. This is one of my favorites. You know, I had to find out about Norma. I had to find out about Mansa Musa, and Mansa Musa tell his story about how he came into power. How the Sultan just left one day to go to the Newfound Lands and never returned. And that's when he really rose up. I had to go get that lit, you feel me? So I'm spinning mine now by Akhenaten. Because I don't know why that shit just resonated. His story just resonated with me. His wife, his queen, was named Nefertiti. You might have heard of her, yeah. But let's talk about Akhenaten, the king. Man, he come through at a time, ain't nobody seen nobody this fucking tall and so motherfucking long. They like, what the fuck is going on? Straight up. Man, they say that man, like, damn near 14, man, that man tall as fuck, for real. The man over 10 feet tall. They say Nefertiti was exceptionally tall. If you really go dig and do your research, it ain't hard, y'all. Just go type in Nefertiti Colossus. Can anybody spell Colossus for me? A-C-O-L-O-S-S-U-S. Come on, man, it ain't that hard. You know, Google will correct the shit. God damn. You feel me? Like, all I'm saying is, like, it's one of her butt naked, showing how her form looked. And these are the king and queen of the most powerful nation in the world at that time. I'm trying to kick some game here. So, you know, they got to approve of all the images of them that's coming out. Because there ain't no phones around. There ain't no pictures and shit. These statues that got to get carved. This shit that's going up around the city now. Yeah. So, you know, she like, yeah, that's me. That's what they trying to show you their true form. Nefertiti had a poochie belly and shit. You feel me? Akhenaten had a poochie belly with the wide hips. Why Akhenaten hips so wide, huh? Go look them up. Akhenaten. Help me out now. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling that shit right. I told you I'm a little blitz right now, but I'm pretty sure type it in. And go look at his form. Just do the research. You like, why this nigga hip so wide? Man, this shit is some esoteric history of fucking black people that ain't nobody telling them. Why your women got these wide ass hips like that? Why your nose and your lips like that? He ain't start rapping, did he? All I'm saying is, like, the big head. I used to get teased about my shit now in kindergarten from facts. Used to get teased about being black and dark skinned. But, you ain't tell me all that, little baby. Let's talk about it. Akhenaten come in the earth at this time. And so much weird shit is happening in Egypt. People, it's so many sightings of what people will call UFOs in the sky. It's a fucking anomaly. So many different genuine families in the community. They know this old lady ain't just sitting here lining, shucking and driving. She said, man, I seen them. They was hovering over my house. Yeah, that type of shit was going on. And in the Apocrypha, and when I say Apocrypha, I'm talking about like the Bible and the Quran and old, you know, the Vedas, old scriptures and shit, right? All of them be talking about flying machines. In the Hindus, the little Vedic shit talk about the Vamana Pushpaka. It's a flying machine. Shiva the Destroyer fought against the beast and the dragon and shit in the sky in the flying machine. They tell that little story, whatever. And then you got Michael in the Bible and the angels of heaven. They fought a war in heaven. The motherfucking Greeks be talking about Zeus and Kronos, the clash of the titans, the war of the gods. What the fuck is y'all talking about, huh? Folks talking about something. What is you talking about? All right, then. Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit that already went on, man. It's advanced human civilizations that we descend from. Everybody on the fucking earth. You feel me? Because it's a little bit of the Pharaoh's blood in everybody. Let's talk about it. Yeah. But it's certain people, yeah, we'll save that. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying. Akhenaten come in and he fucked shit up. Everybody worshiping all these different gods. This guy Amen and all that shit. Man, he came in and was like, man, fuck all that shit. We ain't doing none of that. We about to tell people, man, there's really just one universal God that's in all things, man. Tell them the truth, man. People in here fooling these folks for power and shit. And there's so much shit going on, man. They telling you about it in the old scriptures. When them folks got in Genesis 6:7, what they saying. What they saying in Genesis 6:4, the sons of God, the giants were in the earth in those days. When the sons of God came into the daughters of men and bore children unto them. Those same people came to be famous fucking people. We heard like Hercules in history. Saying his father was a god, his mama, what is this story? And I'm telling you that if you hear the Greeks or if the Romans and shit talking about it, everybody know the Romans shit parallel to Greek shit. The Greeks got it from who? Egypt, I'm telling you. So when they talking about Hercules and shit, you can bet that Hercules might have been what? Okay then, somebody tuned in with me. Yeah, back to where it's all going down and where it all comes from before the shit got whitewashed and shit and whatever. Because this is real. If you was white, we'd have said you was white. I promise to God I ain't never going to tell my children that Post Malone was fucking black. You feel me? I'm never going to sit there and say Matt Miller was black. So I don't know why the fuck we be sitting up here trying to pretend that certain figures in history wasn't who the fuck they were. Just tell the story how the fuck it happened. It's all right. That's all I be saying. Goddamn. It's okay. I'm not even on that shit. I don't want to know what the fuck going on. So let's talk about it. Akhenaten. Y'all might, I'm telling you, the wide hip thing, it's a genetic experiment. It's genetic. Come on, man. The man got these wide hips like a woman. Go look his hips up and go look how tall this Colossus is. And these statues is built so symmetrically and geometrically perfect. Experts today like, how the fuck did they do this shit back then? This is literally the 5 ratios that's in a human fucking ear. This is perfect structure. The fuck? Go look it up. I'm trying to tell you about some shit now. That this happened in 1380 BC, around that time. Moses is around that time. Moses is around 1500. People speculate that Akhenaten and Moses is the same person. Sigmund Freud's last book is called Moses and Monotheism. I was a psych major. They let me write up. They said any book by Sigmund Freud. Why they did that? Come on, man. You know what I come to class with. Y'all ready? Yeah, I'm that guy. Get what, man? Did what I'm saying. That ain't that long ago. And this was in the earth. People talk about it. He ain't even ruled for that long because people had to get him up out of there. Just like they had to get Jesus. Who they talking about Jesus up out of there. But I'm telling you, a lot of these stories y'all be hearing, they be coming from African stories and shit. So I just be want to kick a little game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll build though. Cause I don't want to be long-winded. You want me to keep going? I'll be back.